All right, man. Jose Benavidez Sr. trashes Canelo fighting Jamal Charlo and Mungia. And I've been telling y'all for quite some time that was rumored to be his last fight, and he wants to Benavidez to fight that Mbilli guy that was on Arthur Beterbiev's undercard, and says no David Morrell. So we're gonna talk about what he said about Canelo and Mungia and Charlo first. Check out the Boxing's playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. He said on Fight Hub, I don't think it'll happen. Canelo doesn't want anything to do with David Benavidez. Said trainer Jose Benavidez Sr. to Fight Hub. He comes with excuses all the time. He wants to fight Mungia. He wants to fight Jamal Charlo. He says David has not fought nobody, but those are just excuses because he doesn't want to fight him. He and his team will do anything to stay away from David, Jose Sr. said. Continued about his disbelief that Canelo wants nothing to do with the Mexican monster and David Benavidez. Now you've seen, he said he's the king. He'll do whatever he wants. He'll do whatever he wants to with the commission. I'm just praying that the commission will be fair to everybody. David is the mandatory WBC. Well, you paying somebody to fuck you in the ass, pause. Because that's what you paying for. You know, you paying for somebody to play you. You know, and that's exactly what you're doing. You paying somebody to play you. You know, you paying them sanctioning fees, you sending their kids to college and all that type of stuff just for them to play with you. And that's the honest truth. Just for them to play with you. You paying them to F you in the ass. And that's what they doing. They're not going to order that fight, bro. They're going to make Canelo super champion. Even if he dropped the belt, they're going to allow him to do it with some type of grace. They're going to allow him to do it with a certain amount of grace. I'm trying to tell you. You know, they're going to allow him to duck with grace. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But let's continue on. They're supposed to strip him in March if he doesn't get the fight with David. There's nothing I can do. Of course, he talked a lot of stuff about David Benavidez, that he's not good and hasn't done anything in his life. That's the fight everybody wants to see, said Jose about between Canelo and Benavidez. Everybody but Canelo fans want to see it, the majority of them. But you know, and it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. So, and I know he upset about it. I know they upset about it. But who is Mungia and Jamal Charlo fought? Nobody. So when they get into this, well, he ain't fought nobody and all that. And then you fight guys like Rocky Fielding, Callum Smith, John Ryder, Ivan Uterman, who ain't fought nobody neither, and you fought them quickly. That just let you know Canelo don't want to take the risk, and then we don't have the climate of fans that's gonna turn the temperature up on Canelo ass and make him go out there and make him and push the envelope. They're going to say, well, Benavidez ain't done enough. Benavidez don't deserve this. Benavidez don't deserve that. What has he done? That's what they're going to turn around and say. That's what they're going to turn around and say. That's going to be the excuses. So in a way, it ain't nothing that you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You know, ain't nothing that you can do about it. So, and he right. And at this point, shouldn't nobody have to beg and boxing for the best to fight the best, especially when you mandated as the mandatory. And people say, well, he shouldn't have lost his belt on the scale, or keep losing his belt. And that's fair. Had he not lost his belt, he couldn't have been undisputed without fighting. So he should have remained disciplined. You know, you know, and then that's a fight people want to see. You know, so but he said if you look at Mungia, he's been doing in the past 4 fights, he's been looking really bad. He's always hurt. He finds a way to win the fight. He's won some fights that he was supposed to win. They're giving it to him. He wants to fight Charlo. Those are fights he's looking for, said Jose Senior about Canelo wanting Jamal Charlo. I mean, in those fights that Mexicans gonna want to see him fight Mungia, but we all know that's not gonna be a competitive fight. Mungia never got a title. Mungia never got a title. You know what I'm saying? In his own weight class. At 160, he never got a title at 160. So why do we want to see him jump up? Why do we want to see him jump up and fight Canelo when he wouldn't fight Benavidez? When him and Charlo could have fought and they didn't fight. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even get one belt. And it's just like, Canelo basically saying that, this I'm just gonna take the easy money. Like I said before, who want to be a face of this generation of boxing and it's shitty as hell? Let's keep it real. Who want to be the face of boxing in this generation and it's shitty as hell? Nobody. But Benavidez targets Mbilli, rejects Morrell, and dreams of Canelo cash. So Mbilli is the undefeated monster. He said young fighters that undefeated fighters and very talented fighters, those are the ones we want. Jose Benavidez about Dave Benavidez not next contest. All these fighters are good fighters, and it's going to be really exciting. I would love to fight Jamal Charlo, but come on, David will stop him. With that performance I seen my other son, Jose Benavidez Jr., he would destroy him. Excuse me. I don't think it would be a fair fight for an exciting fight. We want exciting fights. We want that fights that bring danger that are 50-50, said Jose Benavidez Sr. So I don't think Charlo's 50-50. I would take it in a heartbeat, but I'm going to be honest with you. That's a fighter, Jamal, that deserves Canelo, David Benavidez's point. But I would love that. That would be easy money, easy fight. Morrell rejected champion. We want to get the fans good fights, hard fights. I don't think fans would be happy with that either. The other one is Morrell. The guy, Christian Mbilli, he looked spectacular. He's ranked number 2. The guy's a master. He's an animal too. He's 25 fights and is undefeated. He looked great. The other guy that we would love to fight, that's a dangerous fight right there, said Jose Benavidez about Mbilli and David Benavidez. So, he said, I want to get the fans good fights. I don't think the fans will be happy with that either. So the other is Dave Morrell. So basically here is what they saying that they don't want to fight Dave Morrell because they know Dave Morrell can beat them. That's just what it boiled down to. So, the same reason in which Canelo don't want to fight David Benavidez don't want to fight Dave Morrell. So that's the problem. That's the problem. So, Mbilli, he's a good aggressive fighter. But how can you say, I'd rather fight Mbilli than Morrell? You know what I'm saying? And more fans know who Morrell is, at least in the US, than Mbilli. So, just as they accusing abducting, Canelo, they don't want to fight David Morrell. Let's call a spade a spade. They don't want to fight David Morrell. So, they can say whatever they want to say, but they don't want to fight David Morrell. Most people say, he had beat Morrell easy, then let's just get it over with. Let's get it over with. Let's go beat up on David Morrell. It's a fan fights the fans want to see. He a big guy. Why not? Why not? I don't understand why they don't want to make that fight, but hey, to each his own. And that's up to them. But I would love to see it. I would love to see it. So, but hey, let me know what you girls and guys think, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel. Cash App $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. And like I said, hit the link tree, man. You can find me literally everywhere there. But hey, let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.